Hello and welcome back. We're ready to continue to work on our graffiti animation project, and today we're going to go ahead and start adding more to the beginning of our animation by creating a blank wall. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started with this. The first step today is going to be we actually have to go to Schoology. So here I am in Schoology in our digital art course. I'm going to find that Unit 12 folder. Let's just click into that. And then I'm going to scroll down and find the, let's see here, add an empty wall folder, 12.04. In this folder, you will find a file that says empty background.png. I'm going to click on that document. Right here it is. It's the empty background that we have for our project. You're going to just simply right click on that document, hit Save Image As. A dialog box will pop up. You're going to navigate over to your digital art folder, your Gimp animation folder, and empty background PNG is just fine, and you're going to hit Save. Okay, so fabulous. There is my background. So I'm done with this for right now. So I'm going to minimize that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open up our actual project. So I'm going to go to my folder. I'm going to find, there it is, my Gimp, my last name, first name, Gimp graffiti animation. And I'm going to double click to open that file. If it doesn't open in Gimp, you might have to right click and tell it to. And same thing as before, I am going to size this down so I can see the outside edges. All right, now what we're going to do is we want to add, again, more to the front end of our animation. So I'm going to go File, Open, and I'm going to find that empty background file. I'm going to click Open. All right, now I have two tabs up here at the top. One is my empty background, one is my working file. So on the empty tab or empty background file, I'm going to grab this layer, just grab that layer real careful, go over to and hover on my actual project, and then I'm going to drop it into my project. So you will see that over in the layers palette, I now have this layer. When I dropped it, it dropped kind of above where I want it to be. So I'm going to move it down or move this one up. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, again, turn off the visibility of all of these layers above what I'm working on. Okay, so I have that there. It's going to move this over. Let's see here for right now. All right, so we have our background layer, and we're going to do pretty much the same process that we did in our previous session. So I'm going to take this layer, and while I'm here, I'm going to double click, and we'll call this background. And I'll just let that go. We're going to put a number in there, so background number. And I'm going to start by duplicating this layer. I'm going to hide the visibility of the one above, and then I'm going to go in here with my eraser tool, and much like before, I'm going to select the bottom layer. I'm going to erase some of that image. I'm going to duplicate, hide the visibility of the top layer, move to select the bottom layer, and erase some more. Duplicate, hide the visibility with the eye, click on the layer to select it, and erase. Duplicate the layer, hide the visibility, move to the layer below, and erase. Duplicate the layer. And again, you can do this as many times as you see fit for your animation, minimum of 6, right? So duplicate, hide the visibility, move to the bottom layer, and erase. And I think one final one for me. And I'm going to do the same thing I kind of did before, and I'm going to kind of create an abstract organic shape, something like that. Now, if you want to see what your animation looks like, we'll do that in just a second. But let's go ahead and name these layers again. So we're going to go here to background number. We're going to make that number 1. Double click on the text. We're going to make this one number 2. Double click on the text. We're going to make this one here number 3. Double click on the text and make this one here. Right here. Make it number 4. This one 5. 6. And 8. Okay, so I ended up with 8 there, and I had 9 before. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to start down here. I'm just going to select this one on the bottom, and I'm going to make all of my layers visible. It kind of gives you an idea. Scroll up, get these layers. All right, so everything's visible. We're starting at the bottom. So to preview our animation, you're going to go up here to the menu bar. You're going to click on the word filter. You're going to go down to animation and over to playback. It's going to pop up a new dialog box right here, and it shows you the very first layer. And you can click the play button up here in the top left corner. And it will loop. And right now we have 17 cells altogether, or frames, in our animation. If you come right here, yours might be moving a little faster. This is the default is 1x. So I did click on this and take it down to 0.5x for my speed to just slow it down just a little bit. All right, so hopefully you're enjoying that. I'm going to go ahead and close that window. At this point, what we do need to do is save our project. So File, Save. And then I'm going to take a screenshot for the day. I'll put that screenshot into my progress sketchbook. If you have any questions or concerns about any part of the project or the screenshot process, please reach out to me and let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the process.